just a little homemade ratatouille, and I stuffed it with like every vegetable under the sun. We did eggplant, carrots, peppers, zucchini, onion, garlic, you name it. If there's one thing that I've realized this year, it's how little I have been tapping into my feminine energy. I kind of came to the realization that I had just been go, 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 go for so long that I never ever took minutes of pause, took minutes to stop and think. I don't know, just took moments for myself because I was just constantly doing, always doing something. And I'm the kind of person where if I do take moments of pause, or if I sit down and binge a TV show, I have like this pit of guilt going on inside me, like, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing something productive, you should be doing this, this, and this, you know, all of your laundry list of things sort of come out that you should be doing, and that little voice in my head is constantly chatting away at me. And it's something that I'm very consciously trying to get in balance now, because you can't always do. You need to also be and soak things in and relax and take that time for yourself and take that time to rejuvenate and replenish. So that's something I'm very much trying to be mindful of. And I think, you know, especially for fall and winter, like these are the seasons, if you're living in more of like that cyclical living, these are the seasons where you can really let that feminine energy thrive, because the spring and the summer, that is when everything's blooming. That's when things are, you know, the work happens, everything's in action. Whereas fall and winter, it's almost like everything sort of takes a step back, and that's when we're supposed to take that moment to rest. I find all of that stuff so fascinating and so interesting, and that's just how nature rolls, you know, really becoming more in tune with that. And I first heard of cyclical living through Kelsey Mack. I had her as a guest on my podcast. I'll link her episode below, but she was sort of talking about that, and it kind of clicked to me. I'm like, it's so right. Why do we feel like we need to be in that masculine energy all the time, just constantly doing, when that's not even how nature works either? Something interesting to think about. SOS. I cannot keep a plant alive for the life of me. Can we just look at this? Like, can you see all the dead leaves in there? What am I doing wrong? This is why I'm a fake plant kind of gal, because I just can't seem to keep plants alive. Miss Snaky over here though, she thriving. This is the kind of plant I like, because these are like impossible to kill. Yeah, I've had this plant probably 2 years now, and it's growing a whole separate piece back here. I should probably get another pot and repot, but at least that's one plant I have that's thriving. That's one way to open up a video. But I kind of wanted to take you along more of a calm, cool, and collected evening routine. Not really routine, but you know, some calming things that I like to do in the evening. And as you saw, you know, I did a little cooking. I made a ratatouille. I had some leftover tomato sauce, and I was like, what can I make with this? So ratatouille it was. Let's start out on those chill vibes, shall we? Just done a little after dinner cleanup, and I've been dying to try. I've been pinning all of these desserts on Pinterest that I keep seeing these quick videos of people making, like a whole bunch of different like oatmeal brownies and all this stuff that's sort of like healthier versions. And I saw this one video of someone making frozen bananas. So you like slice banana, you do like nuts and then melted chocolate on top, and you freeze them. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna try one and see how it goes. But the perfect little after dinner treat. So we just slice these bananas in half, and then we'll do the melted chocolate and nuts. Ooh, maybe some peanut butter too. And I'm just gonna take a couple of almonds, chop them up, and toast them on the frying pan, just for a little extra flavor. These would be the newest additions to my book collection. This has been on my list to get for a very long time now, and I finally just wound up picking it up. And this one I actually heard recommended on a podcast. I want to say, what podcast? Maybe Almost 30. One of their guests recommended it. I can't remember which one I was listening to, but they were talking about it and it sounded up my alley. So A Return to Love by Marianne Williamson. That one I'm probably going to read after, well, yeah, because I've already started the Untethered Soul, which I have really been enjoying. And something I try to do in the evenings is just not be on my phone while I'm like in the bedroom or getting ready for bed, and really just focus in on reading. And then that's sort of the last thing I do before tapping out for the evening. So the Untethered Soul, this is, well, it's titled The Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself. And this book is about that little voice inside of your head. And it's very, very fascinating. It's all about being able to distinguish the fact that the voice that's chattering away inside your head 24/7 is not actually you, and you are the watcher or the listener, I guess, of that voice inside your head. I heard somewhere once too, someone say, you know, when you're chattering away inside your head, who's talking and who's listening? And I was like, whoa, deep. But yeah, this book is basically all about that. So if you're into this kind of thing, I would highly recommend, because I'm so into all of this stuff and digging a little bit deeper, and really just trying to become a lot more self-aware. I don't know, those thoughts that chatter away inside our head are often very destructive too, and they're the ones that when you look in the mirror, it's just picking apart every little thing about your appearance, or if you want to do something, it's listing out all of the reasons why you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that, or you're gonna fail at that. So being able to know like that literally is just your mind, and your mind is a working organ within your body just like everything else, is an interesting way to look at things, and a way that I like to look at things in life, so would recommend. And that's sort of the final step in a night routine. Things I like to do, yeah, I love just cooking, trying to relax, trying to unwind, focus on the being, and not feeling guilty for not doing 24/7, because working away into the evenings used to be something I did all of the time. So kind of trying to bring it back a little bit and soak up just a little more time to do things that you actually enjoy doing. And for me, that's things like cooking and reading. So these have been in the freezer for probably about an hour now. Honestly, I think that was perfect time, because the banana's not too frozen, that it won't be too hard to eat, but the chocolate, the peanut butter, and the nuts are all quite frozen on top. So we're gonna give this a go. Oh, it's so cold on my teeth. I have really sensitive teeth. Really good. Would definitely make again.